All right, you guys, we have 2 comics left. Next comic coming to the stage and waiting a while. Let's give him a lot of energy. Mr. Brian Thomas, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for him. Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Good to be here. Some open mic night, I'll tell you. A lot of talent. Sure, everybody's been waiting for the big lull in the show. Here it comes, motherfuckers, right here. You ever stay in a hotel where you wake up in the morning and you're just so relieved not to find a dead hooker in the pool? Yeah, you didn't see that in the online review, did you? Yeah. Yeah, so I've been doing a little bit of traveling. Just got back to Atlanta. Actually, I was traveling. I flew through Houston for the first time. George Bush Airport. Yeah, George Bush Airport. Say what you will about the man's foreign policy and, you know, his involvement with NAFTA, but that fucker runs a great airport. Let me tell you, just really, really nice stuff over there. So I was flying back to Atlanta. You know, I get on the plane and I got the whole road myself, and you know it's not going to last that way. And sure enough, a family of like 6 comes strolling down, and mom and dad sit next to me. They've got older kids, some in the front of us, some in the back of us, and right away they start fighting about, you know, what time is it in Atlanta? You know, and we're in Houston right now. It's 6 o'clock. So, you know, the older brother's like, no, it's 8 in Atlanta. The younger brother's like 7. And the dad's like, no, it's 7:30. Like, for shits and giggles, we just throw an extra half hour in there. So, you know, see, I'm not dealing with the brightest family. And ordinarily I wouldn't get involved in this, but the mom turns to me looking for some sort of confirmation. And I'm like, no, it's 7 in Atlanta. And she says, oh, you must be flying to Atlanta. Yeah. I think everybody on the plane is flying to Atlanta. Actually, I asked them to drop me off in Mobile, but they said, no, you got to go all the way to Hartsville. So flying's fun, plenty annoying. You know, the one thing that really gets me now with flying, and it's eaten at me for a while, is the pilot's announcement at the end that, you know, we'll have you on the ground shortly. We'll have you on the ground shortly. I don't know. I need another qualifier there, because for me, having me on the ground shortly, that could go a couple of ways. And really, only one of those is good. You know, I hear that and I'm thinking, yeah, we should have your dismembered corpse scatter around the burning fuselage on the runway here just any second now. So just sit back and relax and enjoy the rest of your short-ass life. So I enjoy traveling. I don't know if you guys do this when you travel, but like I unpack my suitcase and I just stare at it for like an hour, you know, just knowing I forgot something. So, you know, I was back in Colorado for my 20-year high school reunion, and got the suitcase unpacked, and I'm staring at it, thinking I forgot something, and realize, shit, forgot to get all buff and successful. Motherfucker. Let's see, reunion's at 8, 6 o'clock now. Where the fuck am I going to get some steroids and a Nobel Prize? How the fuck am I going to do this? Reunion was fun, though. Everybody's getting old. You know, everybody's getting older. What was really scary was, you know, I talked to a lot of people, their parents are getting older now. You know, they got a lot more worries. Parents, you know, and I'm kind of like, I guess, you know, my parents died when I was younger, so I don't have a lot of these worries. You know, I'm listening to my friends, and I don't have to worry about, is this going to be a good enough nursing home for mom and dad? You know, I don't have to worry about, are they taking their medications like they should? You know, I don't have to worry about, where am I going to bury him in the backyard so I can keep the Social Security going? You know, all this stuff that these people are worried about, I don't have to think about. But I had good parents, though. I miss my parents. They were good, you know. And I guess having parents that die when you're younger, there's some things that you got to do without. And, you know, one of the toughest things is just, I've got a lot of unanswered questions about my childhood. You know, things that haunt me that I'll never know. You know, and I guess if they're here right now, I'd say, you know, Mom, Dad, were you aware at the time that the Village people were gay? You know, because you never said anything. You just, you know, so I just don't know if you didn't know or you just didn't want to say anything in front of us. Is that why you wouldn't let me dress up like a cop or an Indian anymore? I'll never know. Never know. Yeah, but I had good parents. Parents, tough job. Do we have any parents here tonight?
Yeah.
Woo! Look at you out drinking on a Wednesday night. Parents of the Year. I'm kidding. It's a tough job. You need a break. You got to have a break. It is a tough freaking job. Like, I got home the other day, you know, after slaving over a computer for 9 hours, and yeah, 8 of them were on Facebook, but it's fucking exhausting. And I could barely make it to the front door, and I got 3 of them running at me, screaming, "Dad, what's for dinner? Dad, what's for dinner?" You know, we had dinner last night. I fucking made of money. You know, I mean, don't they feed you at school? I mean, what am I paying my taxes for? You know, and it never ends with the needs, does it? Does it ever end with the needs? Never. You know, it's Dad, I need an Xbox. Dad, I need an iPod. Dad, this looks pretty deep. I think I need stitches. You know, and I'm like, Dancing with the Stars is on. We got to go to the ER now. I mean, that Disney chick's coming on. You know, the cute one that we both like for different reasons. Anyway, you guys have been awesome. My name is Brian Thomas. Thank you very much.
Brian Thomas, ladies and gentlemen, keep it going for him.